WrestleMania has come to a close with John Cena making history, winning the World Wrestling Entertainment WWE Championship for a record-breaking exact time. The win over Cody Rhodes, which came following a surprise interference from rapper Travis Scott, means Cena has overtaken Ric Flair by winning more world titles than anyone in the history of the company. Cena previously announced he would retire at the end of 2025, meaning this was the final WrestleMania ever for the most decorated wrestler to ever set foot in a WWE ring, the most know never to say never in wrestling. Other new champions were crowned amid further twists and surprises, but none more significant than the final match of the weekend. It was a historic night for many reasons, not least that this was the first WrestleMania to air live on Netflix, where it could be watched by many of the firm's 10 million subscribers around the world. The company paid a pretty penny for the privilege, deal to bring WWE's weekly shows and monthly events to the streaming service, though not all territories get to see everything. Netflix experience airing WWE shows since January. It says the first live show picked up just shy of 5 million views, seemed to pay dividends as WrestleMania aired largely without glitches. And the firms had an even greater argument to make for its significance before the first bell was rung, when WWE announced it had acquired Lucha Libre Worldwide, one of the largest wrestling promotions in Mexico. But fans will say all of that is fine and dandy, what matters is what happens between the ropes. And on that front, there would be few who left disappointed. A family affair. The show could be said to have two main events, one on Saturday and another on Sunday, and the first night's show featured three of WWE's biggest stars. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins and CM Punk met in a match the company billed as generational, in no small part due to the 40-year-old Punk finally getting to his first WrestleMania main event. The fans were firmly behind Punk to begin with, and the match lived up to the billing, a ferocious war with plenty of big moments and false finishes before a series of twists led to Rollins standing tall. The weekend had kicked off with a feel-good story as Jey Uso defeated Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship, the other major title men battle for in WWE. The more than 10,000 fans in attendance were not disappointed as Uso won his first ever world title to open the show on Saturday, in doing so, bettering the career achievements of his father, 9,000 wrestler Ricochet. This was not the only moment celebrating legacy. Dominic Mysterio, the son of WWE legend Rey Mysterio, won the Intercontinental Championship to mark his first ever title in the company. The title changes did not stop there, with the New Day, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, beating War Raiders, and Jacob Fatu winning his first ever title in WWE by defeating the popular LA Knight for the United States Championship. But the big moments were not limited to titles changing hands. Lynch returns. It proved to be a massive weekend for WWE's women, who struggled to put a foot wrong across title matches, rivalries and a major return for a fan favorite. First, Becky Lynch, one of the most popular women to ever wrestle in the company, made a surprise return after a year out of action, with her appearance drawing tears from some in the live crowd.